Hi, Gospel Guitarist here, and today I'd like to talk a little bit about studio essentials. Okay, essential number one would be isolation pads for your recording monitors. These pads will help your monitors to give a truer, more accurate sound as you're mixing and listening back to your tracks. They're cheap. I know they just are foam. Whether they're like any other foam, I don't know. I can't tell. They just feel like foam to me. So I bought them, and they are in sections, 2 sections for each monitor. And you get different slabs that you can adjust the angle, whether you need them to come up a little bit, as in this case, or if you need the speaker angled down in case you have them up on stands. And you want these whether they're on your desk or on stands. Another thing that I would suggest is some really nice rechargeable batteries. Now, this one's broken, so don't comment on that. I personally like the PowerX brand. They're more expensive. These are not like the ones you get at Walmart. Okay, you need to go to a special battery store to deal with these. And the charger, I've invested probably about $100 to $120 in my batteries and my charger, and I use these in my guitars. And they work really well. I also use them in my wireless microphone systems. They never go dead during a show, and they're well worth the money. So check into those. But even if you don't go expensive here like this, get some kind of battery supply going, whether they're rechargeables, a mixer, a mix of different types of rechargeables. But you want batteries in your studio, and you want them all the time. Okay, a couple other items here. Contact cleaner, otherwise known as Deoxit, which is another brand. This is just a Radio Shack brand here. You want to be able to spray out any kind of noisy pots and guitar jacks so that you're not going to get any noise and crackling while you're doing your important takes. Another thing you want, generous supply of assorted types of picks. Have nylon, plastic, grippy picks, non-grippy picks, little jazz picks, but have an assortment of picks. Sometimes if you're just not feeling it, you can just swap out a pick and it can work magic. Another thing you want is cable tester. Get one of these. The Behringer here is like under 50 bucks. It's like, I don't know, 39 bucks or something like that. Swiss, I think it's called Swiss Army whatever. I've seen an exact duplicate of this but painted blue, and it says Swiss in yellow letters, and it's like $80. It's exactly the same box. So it's got all of your input outputs on it for MIDI and everything, and your mics and 1/4 inch and all the, it'll show you. Oh, this one's also got a tone tester, so you can actually send tone through your recording setup to set your levels so that they're all checked and make sure your levels are there and they're good. So it's good for that too. Nice little unit. So, and if you don't like Behringer, fine, go buy the $80 version. So another thing you need is an assortment of, I use this guy here, and just adapters. I hate adapters. I despise using adapters, but sometimes you just can't get around them. So when you're at the store, just pick up a couple of one type to another's and keep them on hand, and buy at least 2 of everything that you buy, because most likely you're going to be using it in stereo. So buy all kinds of these little adapters, and you want to make sure to get them in mono and in stereo. And so the monos, as you can see, have only 1 black ring, and the stereo have 2. Okay, for left, right, and ground. And this one's mono, just left. Get all kinds. Never know when you might need a slightly longer guitar cord. or running a signal from more than one device. Another thing is cables. Lots of cables. This is just my short, small patch cable tray. As you can see, there's other drawers below it, and they hold all my mic cables, guitar cables, tons of cables. This box in my closet's probably worth $500 at least. Can get a good Gibson or something down payment out of this stuff. So anyway, cables, you can never have enough of them because they're always going bad. Invest in a couple good cables for your mics and your guitars, and put them in a safe place that you only use them for recording. And for other stuff, you know, you can go a little cheaper, but a nice cable box. So that's about it for me today on some of the little essentials you want around your studio. This stuff can add up big time, so just go out and buy something whenever you're at the music store. Get a piece and just buy piece by piece by piece by piece, and you'll build up your arsenal. So if you haven't got a studio yet, it's a lot of fun. But anyway, build it up piece by piece, and then you'll have everything you need when you need it. Hope this video was helpful. Please like and subscribe, and pass on the information to your friends. And thanks for watching.